Picture this. You wake up, swing your legs over the side of the bed and stand up. No groaning, no grabbing the nightstand, no stiffness slowing you down. You walk downstairs, carry the groceries in from the car, and climb a full flight of steps without stopping to catch your breath. That feeling of being solid, steady, and capable? Most men over 50 think it's gone for good. It isn't. Today, I'm going to show you 5 simple exercises that can genuinely change the way your body moves and feels. No gym, no equipment, just 10 to 15 minutes a day. Stay until the end because I'll also show you the exact order to do them. That sequence matters more than most people realize. The real reason your body is changing. Before the exercises, let's clear something up. Most men blame the stiffness, the weakness, the lost stamina on age. And while the body does change over time, that's only part of the story. The bigger culprit is inactivity. Think about how much you moved 20 or 30 years ago compared to today. You were bending, lifting, walking, getting up and down constantly. Your body was receiving signals every single day that said, stay strong, stay ready. Modern life has made movement optional, and when those signals disappear, strength quietly follows. The good news is, your body is still listening, even at 60, even at 70. Give it the right signals again and it responds. These 5 exercises are exactly those signals. Exercise 1. Sit to stand, the independence builder. This one looks simple, but if I could give only one man over 50 one exercise, this would be near the top of my list. Why? Because you stand up somewhere between 40 and 60 times every single day. From your bed, your car, the dinner table, the couch. Most people never think about it until the day it becomes difficult. Reaching for the armrest to push yourself up is the first quiet sign that independence is starting to slip. How to do it? Sit toward the front of a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Lean slightly forward from your hips and press through your feet to stand fully upright. Then lower yourself back down slowly and with control. Don't drop into the chair. That's 1 rep. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. The key is going slow. Rushing lets momentum do the work instead of your muscles. Slow it down and your thighs, glutes, and hips are forced to work, and that's exactly what builds the strength you need. Exercise 2. Heel raises, the balance protector. Have you noticed older adults taking shorter, more cautious steps? There's a specific reason, and it's usually not what people think. Calf strength. Your calf muscles propel you forward with every step, help lift you up every stair, and, most importantly, fire instantly to stabilize you when your footing shifts unexpectedly. When they're strong, your body handles uneven ground automatically. When they're weak, every unexpected surface becomes a risk. How to do it? Stand behind a sturdy chair with your hands lightly resting on the backrest. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, pause at the top for 1 full second, then lower back down. 15 repetitions, 3 sets. As this gets easier, hold the top position for 2 to 3 seconds. This small exercise breaks a dangerous cycle. Feeling unsteady leads to moving less, which leads to weaker balance muscles, which leads to feeling even more unsteady. Heel raises stop that cycle before it takes hold. Exercise 3. Squats, the strength signal. The squat is often called the king of exercises, and for men over 50, it earns that title. Every time you sit, stand, bend to pick something up, or get in and out of a car, you're performing a version of a squat. The stronger you are at this movement, the easier all of those daily tasks become. Here's something important. When you challenge the large muscles of your legs and hips, your quads, glutes, and hamstrings, you're not just building local strength. You're sending a signal through your entire body that says, strength is still needed here, don't let it go. Your body responds to what you demand of it. Demand more, and it delivers more. How to do it? Stand with feet shoulder-width apart. Push your hips back as though lowering toward a chair behind you, letting your knees bend naturally. Go as low as feels comfortable and controlled. Depth doesn't matter, form does. Press through your heels to return to standing and squeeze your glutes at the top. 10 to 12 reps, 2 to 3 sets. Hold the back of a chair in front of you if you need extra stability. Exercise 4. Marching in place, the walking booster. Walking feels automatic, but it's actually one of the most neurologically complex movements we perform. Every step requires your muscles, joints, eyes, inner ear, and nervous system to communicate in perfect coordination. When that coordination degrades, people start shuffling instead of stepping, taking shorter strides, hesitating on uneven ground, and the less confidently they walk, the less they walk, making everything worse. Marching in place trains the exact muscles and patterns involved in walking, but because you're stationary, you can focus entirely on quality. How to do it? Stand tall beside a chair if needed. Lift one knee deliberately toward your chest, lower it slowly, then lift the other. Continue alternating for 30 to 60 seconds. Rest and repeat 2 to 3 times. Go slow. This is not cardio, it's coordination work. Focus on lifting each knee with purpose and keeping your torso upright throughout. The challenge you feel is your stabilizing muscles waking back up. Exercise 5. Single leg balance. The stability test. When was the last time you stood on one leg on purpose? If you have to think about it, that's important information. Balance is one of the first things we lose as we age, and one of the least talked about. Falls don't happen when everything goes according to plan. They happen in unplanned moments, a patch of ice, a loose rug, a step that's slightly higher than expected. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it responds to practice. How to do it? Stand beside a sturdy chair with one hand nearby for safety. Slowly lift one foot a few inches off the floor and hold it. Start with 15 seconds per leg, work toward 30, 2 to 3 times per leg. Expect to wobble. That wobble is the workout. Your stabilizing muscles are firing, your nervous system is adapting. Every second you spend on one leg is training your body to react faster in exactly the moments that matter most. The right order and why it matters. Do these exercises in this sequence for best results. 1. Sit to stand. Warms up the major muscles and gets blood moving. 2. Heel raises. Activates the lower legs and prepares your foundation. 3. Squats. Now that you're warm, apply serious strength work. 4. Marching in place. Connects that strength to movement and coordination. 5. Single leg balance. Finishes by integrating everything into stability and control. 10 to 15 minutes. That's the whole routine. Here's the truth. Almost no one regrets exercising. What people regret is waiting too long to start. Strength doesn't disappear overnight, and it doesn't come back overnight either. But with consistent effort over weeks and months, it does come back. Most people notice meaningful changes within just a few weeks. Chairs feel easier, stairs feel lighter, walking feels more confident. Your challenge? Commit to this routine for 30 days, 10 to 15 minutes most days. Don't worry about perfection. Just show up and do it. Because the goal isn't to be younger, it's to be stronger, more capable, and freer at exactly the age you are right now. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is today. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 exercises do you think will help you the most? I read every one. And if you want more nonsense guidance on staying strong and independent after 50, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's get to work.